Welcome to Horse Money Daily. Let me explain this billion-dollar horse industry to you. In the United States alone, the horse industry is officially estimated at about $177 billion in total economic impact. It supports about 2.2 million jobs. There are roughly about 6.65 million horses here in the US. And globally, the broader estimates put the horse economy at about 300 billion, which, depending on how you cut things and what's added into it. So either way, we're not talking a tiny niche. We're talking about a serious economic machine. Let's take the safest headline number. The most credible way to frame this is very simple. The US horse industry is about 177 billion in total economic impact. The direct contribution is roughly about 74 billion. The industry has grown dramatically from the previous national study. The growth is one of the most important parts of the story because it means that horses are not disappearing from the economy. They are creating more business, more jobs, more services, and more opportunities. And for people who love horses, that matters. It means that there are more ways to stay inside the equestrian world professionally instead of having to leave it into another industry that you don't really want to make a living at or don't even really enjoy. What's really interesting is how the US horse industry breaks down. The competition is estimated at about 37.3 billion. Recreation, 36.7 billion, and racing around 36.4 billion. And those three sectors are almost neck and neck. And that tells us something that's super important. The horse industry is not just racing. It's not just show jumping. It's not just weekend trail riding. It's all of these things working together. Competition, recreation, and racing are all multi-billion-dollar pillars of the same larger economy. And then behind those pillars are working horses, equine assisted services, rescues, farms, barns, vets, farriers, feed companies, equipment companies, and transport businesses. Let's look at the competition sector, the visible high-end machine. The competition world is one of the most visible parts of the horse economy. This includes show jumping, dressage, hunters, eventing, and FEI sport. This is where you see Grand Prix horses, international elite trainers, grooms, agents, sponsors, luxury venues, and major brands. But the most important thing is the horse is only one part of the spending. Around that horse, you have training fees, show fees, stabling, shipping, vet work, farriers, hotels, entries, memberships, tax, insurance, and sponsorship. So when you see one horse in the ring, you're not just looking at a rider and a horse. You are looking at a whole economy moving behind them. And that's why competition alone represents billions of dollars in economic impact. Western and Rodeo. Western and Rodeo may be one of the most underestimated parts of the horse business. Rodeo, barrel racing, roping, cutting, reining, ranch horses, cowboy culture, Western tack, boots, hats, trailers, clinics, jackpots, lifestyle brands, TV shows like Yellowstone. This is massive here in the United States. The PRCA sanctioned more than 800 events in 2024. The PRCA payouts were over $76 million. Did you know that there are around about 35 million rodeo fans in the US? I had no idea. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo alone generated hundreds of millions in total economic activity. So Western culture is not a side category. It's one of the most important, powerful parts of the entire horse world. And from a media point of view, this is huge because Western reaches horse people, rural lifestyle people, country music audiences, agricultural communities, and mainstream entertainment fans. Now let's get to the racehorses, breeding, betting, and entertainment side of things. Racing is probably the most obvious money machine in the horse world. The US racing sector is estimated at around $36.4 billion in total economic impact. And in 2024, more than $11 billion was waged in US horse racing. But racing isn't always about betting. It includes racetracks, breeding farms, training centers, auction sales, vets, farriers, transport, tourism, media, and bloodstock investment. And that's why racing has had such a strong business identity. It is a sport, agricultural, entertainment, gambling, breeding, and investment all rolled into one thing, the hidden value chain. Now, this may not be the biggest story of all. The real money in horses is not only in the horse, it's everything that the horse needs. Feed alone is estimated as a multi-billion-dollar global market. Equestrian equipment is estimated in the billions. Equine healthcare is a major global sector. Veterinary therapeutics, tack, trailers, supplements, pharmaceuticals, and equipment are all serious businesses on their own. And that still does not fully capture land, barns, photography, video, websites, marketing, sponsorship, and equestrian real estate. This is what makes horses so economically powerful. The horse is not just a one-time purchase. It creates spending every month, every year, sometimes 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, and in my case, 40 years. Let's look at the polo and luxury lifestyle. Polo is smaller in participation, but it has a very powerful image. Polo connects horses to wealth, luxury clubs, international travel, high-end real estate, sponsors, private farms, imported horses, and lifestyle branding. Polo players often need multiple horses, not just one. That means more grooms, more tack, more vet care, more land. So polo may be smaller as a sport, but its money image is extremely strong. Jobs, careers, and staying in the horse world. And this is the part I think is the most encouraging for everybody. The horse economy creates more ways for people to stay inside the equestrian world than outside it. Not everybody is going to be a top rider. Not everybody is going to own a Grand Prix horse or racehorse or FEI horse, but there are careers everywhere around that Grand Prix horse, that top horse. There's training and coaching. There's barn and farm management. There's veterinary work, farrier work, feed and supplements. There's pharmaceuticals, transport, trailers, equipment, tack, clothing, media, marketing, sales, real estate, sponsorships, events, technology. And this matters because people who love horses often want to build a life around horses. The bigger the industry means the bigger the opportunity. More jobs, more businesses, and more ways to stay connected to the lifestyle. So here are the key takeaways. The safest current US headline number is roughly around about 177 billion. Competition, recreation, and racing are all major million-dollar pillars. Western and Rodeo have huge public reach and commercial power. The hidden value chain, vets, tack, pharmaceuticals, trucks, real estate, insurance, media, maybe the biggest story of all. As the industry grows, it creates more opportunity for people who want to stay in the horse world and build a career inside it. So the horse industry is not small. It's not just a hobby. It's not just a sport. It's a massive economic ecosystem. And that's exactly what we're trying to cover here in Horse Money Daily. The money behind the horse. Horses don't just create sport. They create spending, jobs, businesses, communities, and entire lifestyles. In next week's episode, we're going to be talking about what it costs to compete at Wellington International down in West Palm Beach. Thank you for watching Horse Money Daily. I really appreciate it.